for those of you who love your middle distance running, there's a real smorgasbord of racing this evening. We've had a steeplechase final, an 800 final, and now the women's 1500 metres final. And we are assured of a new champion, the 2022 winner, Laura Muir of Scotland and Great Britain, choosing not to run here, preparing diligently for those Olympic Games in Paris. Only 4 women in this field have ever broken 4 minutes, so it could be a close one, this. Agathe Guillemot, the 24-year-old, is a 4:02 performer. That was this year, indeed, only a couple of weeks ago for the French. Sarah Healy, plenty of medals at age group, but 4:12 in her heat. She has run 3:59. That was in Budapest last year. One of 2 Irish in this event. Katie Snowden in very good form, 3:56 in Budapest last year, almost under 4 minutes this year. 4:12 in her heat. Wouldn't have sapped her too much. That was 2 nights ago. Marta Perez of Spain, she too knocking on the door of 4 minutes. 3 times the European Indoor Championship finalist. And Garambe of Sweden, Yolanda and Garambe, 32-year-old, a 4:03 performer at her best. And European Team Championship winner at 3,000 back in 2019. This could be the danger man athlete, danger woman I should say, Gemma Reekie. World Indoor Championship silver medalist at 800 metres in Glasgow back in March, 4th in the Tokyo Olympics at 800, but moving up to 1500 here and looking for a big run. Nella Wessel of Germany is the 7th out. She's a 4:06 performer. Salome Alfonso of Portugal, also 4:06. That was in Glasgow at the World Indoor Championships. Ciara Mageean, wow, the silver medalist 2 years ago, and behind Laura Muir, 32 years old now and getting better with age. Last year she ran 3:55 for a fabulous run at the Brussels Diamond League at the end of the summer, and on paper the quickest in this field. Georgia Bell, the 3rd Briton in this race, 4 minutes exactly, and a few hundreds in Eugene just a couple of weeks ago. She's in great form too, don't discount her. Aleksandra Plotchinska of Poland, the 24-year-old, run 4:04. That a couple of weeks ago in Tomblain in France. She's in fine form. Esther Guerrero, one of the brace of Spanish athletes to go through to this final. Marta Perez, the other we've already seen. Guerrero, again, another athlete who's run under 4:01. Would love to go under 4 minutes here, but no pacer makers, remember. This likely to be a tactical race. 8 times national champion at 800, Guerrero, and a 1:59 800-metre runner. She'll be quite happy. The first couple of laps are relatively slow. And Ludovica Cavalli of Italy, the sole Italian in this final. She's a 4:04 performer this year, 4 times the national indoor champion for the Italians. A lifetime best 4:01 coming in Budapest last year. So 13 athletes out there. Reekie, the 800-metre specialist. Mageean, the 1500-metre specialist, perhaps the favourites in this one. Georgia Bell of Great Britain, also in fabulous form with that quick run in Eugene 2 weeks ago. How is this one going to go? It'll be absolutely fascinating. I can't see a natural front runner in this field. Well, away they go then. Gemma Reekie, happy to go to the front, it seems. Mageean slotting onto her shoulder, but will this slow down? It looks like it is slowing down. I think Reekie just wanted to get to the front, sit on the shoulder, whoever does go right to the front. She stays off the curb, hoping somebody will come through on her inside, and slows it down, almost dangerous, because that is a very, very tight bunch.
Well, it's fascinating to see how this might unfold, but there are some athletes in this who might see this as one of the best chances for a senior title that they'll ever get. Gemma Reekie was disappointed not to win World Indoor Gold, but that just shows you how much she's improved as an athlete. We know how hard, Tim, she's worked on her speed over 800 metres. Georgia Bell making her British debut at the age of 30. Katie Snowden has had to wait to deliver on the potential she showed when she won a Commonwealth U title in 2011. Her only title in the sport, but the top 4 athletes in Europe this year, all Brits, as you said. Laura Muir not here, but maybe opening the door for someone else. Ciara Mageean, who's been behind Laura Muir at the Europeans, the Commonwealth Games, also looking to put herself in a good position. And what about her young training partner as well, Sarah Healy, training partner of Keely Hodgkinson?
Well, 67.7 at 400 metres was desperately so. It's about 4:10, 4:12 tempo at the moment. Reekie doggedly sticking to the outside of lane one, will not go to the inside, doesn't want to risk a chance of getting boxed. Her coach John Bigg, very, very experienced, also the coach of Elliot Giles, who ran the men's 800 final a few minutes ago. Riki here, an 800-metre specialist, just learning the ropes really as a 1500 runner. Good to see Georgia Bell staying on her shoulder as well. Mageean boxed a little bit there at the moment, but very much present in the first four. Snowden on the inside there in 6th place. And I think that's one of the Spaniards, Marta Perez, in the yellow and orange top, in about 5th place on the outside there. But it is slow, desperately slow as they come round to 800 metres. 67.7 the first 400. I think this one will be slightly slower. It is. Look at that, 2:16.3.
Well, they went through the bell in 1:59.9 as well before slowing down over that particular 100. This is really playing into the hands of the women with really good classy 800-metre times. That's the British trio. That's Mageean. It's going to be a fantastic dust-up over the final 500 metres between those women who've all gone sub 2 minutes for the 800 metres. It's looking as though Riki, this is all falling into place for Gemma Riki, isn't it?
Riki, the quickest over 800 metres in this field at the front now. She stayed off the curb until she really wanted to with about 600 to go. Mageean now building some momentum as they wind it up. Georgia Bell in second at the bell. It's about 3:04. This will be a fascinating next 400 metres. These three beginning to get underway. The French athlete, I think that is back in 4th place. Guillemot trying to go with them as the acceleration has gone in. But Riki has got to run a very smart last 300 metres here. She's got to wind it up and save something for the home straight, because Mageean, tucked in there behind this duo of Brits with 200 metres to run, is very strong, very powerful, a sub-2-minute 800-metre runner herself. And these four well away now. Looks like Snowden is dropping back through the field, the third Briton, but Riki in the lead. Georgia Bell in second. Mageean hasn't got any daylight at the moment. She's trying to find her way through the traffic. Is she just going to push herself through the middle there? And she does. Finds a bit of daylight. And Riki's gone. Riki's legs have gone. And Mageean, the strongest, the most experienced, the 1500-metre specialist for Ireland, is going to make it gold number 2 for Ireland here in the 1500 metres. Brilliant stuff from her. The winning time 4:04. Georgia Bell taking second place there, I think, for Great Britain. That was experience from Mageean. She had to show real patience there because she was boxed on the inside for much of the race, and then really only found a bit of daylight with about 80 metres to go. She eased between the two Brits very gently, in a very polite manner. There was no Steve Ovett in Moscow 1980 just barging people aside, and she stormed to gold, a very comfortable winner.
Ireland have had to wait so long since Sonia O'Sullivan. Then came that mixed relay gold. That was the big hope, but they were all eyes on Ciara Mageean, and I'm sure the confidence both from Irish track and field fans and within the camp itself. And Ciara Mageean, she's made a name for herself for not only backing up Laura Muir, but being brilliant on the Diamond League circuit for some fantastic post-race interviews full of colour and excitement as well. And she's given her best to the sport for so many years. It's such a delight to see her on the top step of the podium, one higher than Munich 2 years ago and 2 steps higher than Amsterdam 2016. That just shows you the dedication that goes in. It is so fantastic for Ireland to see all these hopes deliver into medal success.
Absolutely right, yeah, look at this. I thought Riki would find the way this race unfolded to her liking, but she just looks a little bit leggy there, doesn't she? Gets a little nudge there from Mageean, but the legs were going already, I think. Georgia Bell, does she have the legs here? Head back. You can see Guillemot to the left there, trying desperately to get back on terms with the Brit. Mageean has gone really powerful, striding away with this one, opening up a lot of distance with every single stride. Celebrates, punching the air there, and a brilliant silver there for Georgia Bell for Great Britain, and a bronze for France, just to make their evening get better and better.